friends, my name is Brit. I am Another Lost Millennial, and welcome to my channel and my garden. Today is May 20th. We are overdue for another garden tour. The last one I posted, I believe, was mid-April. I'll correct myself right here if I did not say the right thing. So I'm gonna turn you around and show you what's going on in my garden in mid-May down in central Arizona, zone 9A, borderline 9B. All right, let's go. Ooh, we are filling out quite a bit. Okay, so this time I actually have a lot of daylight left, so I'll try not to rush, but I'll also try not to take too much time. So give me just a sec. Sorry, I had to put my hair up. It is 93 degrees Fahrenheit out here and it is hot. Okay, so a few things you can notice kind of from here. Corn's getting taller. The main thing right up here up front, well, first off, these little pechoa, I don't remember what these were called. They're little petunia hybrids. They are just beautiful. They're so vibrant. Parsley has still not bolted, which is very weird. And the oregano is definitely still growing out and trying to cover this whole area. But most noticeably, I did pull the blackberry bush. It didn't look good. It had a ton of mealy bugs. I'm struggling with those little white powdery bugs that are on everything. I'm struggling with those and the little white flies. I don't know if they came out of here. Oh, they're not over here. Anyway, I'm struggling with those, so I just pulled it. It didn't look very happy, so we'll try that again maybe in the fall. Garlic is still going. I think we are pretty done, but I need to turn my drip off so that it can dry out, but I don't really want to do that. Oh no, something's been eating my Lysianthus. Oh, huh. Interesting. There's tons of holes. What the hell? It's probably some kind of caterpillar and I'm just missing it completely. These Lysianthus on this side are still not as tall and big as the other side, but I mean, they are growing. This one, we've got some buds forming. But yeah, so my sun gold, we got our first tomatoes of the season this morning. I got 5 sun golds. I'll show you right here. And me and my children really enjoyed them. They were perfect. We have plenty of more. We have plenty more on here. We just have to wait for them to ripen. The little dwarf sunflowers are opening. They're so pretty. This one's about to. My little gnomes are still there. And then we've got I just watered out here. I filled these little bee water things and I watered the green stalk because I planted a ton of cowpeas out 2 days ago and they're already all sprouting. So I'll get over there in just a second. But these two, I don't know, cantaloupe or cucumber, I don't know. I still don't know what it is, but they're doing really well and it's climbing really, this one's climbing pretty tall. I still haven't mulched. I accidentally sprayed that, but I still haven't mulched. And clearly the watermelon seeds that I planted out here a week ago have not shown up. But there were also some big holes. You can kind of see right here. Kind of. I think I have thrashers, those birds, and they're just digging in my soil, so they may have taken my watermelon seeds. I'm not sure though. I planted a bunch of cowpeas in the garlic as well. We'll see if that works out. I'm not sure. The Icterina sage is doing well. And then I think we've got ourselves, sorry, I believe that's a loofah. So that'll be nice, and that will cover this little trellis really well. I'm not entirely sure what is next to it. The lemongrass is going great. Anyway, here's all the cowpeas and the random strawberries, but yeah, they're all coming up. So hopefully this will help fix the soil that's in here. Yep. Because I think that something was just wrong. I probably should pull all of these, but I just don't have the heart. I'm a little out of breath. It's pretty hot and kind of humid out today. I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah. I planted Malabar spinach right here, but it has not shown up. This is a nasturtium from when I planted it. So yeah, I'm thinking that's not gonna join our party. I did plant some Chinese red noodle beans, the yard-long noodle beans right here, but they haven't germinated, and I planted some right here too, and they haven't germinated. But the packet did say it had poor germination, so I'm not expecting them to show up. I think these are cantaloupe or Kajari melon. I have to go back and look. These garlic are pretty done. I pulled two from here, and one was almost done. It was just it was just like a bulb instead of individual, like, you know, like a bulb of garlic, a head of garlic. This lavender is doing okay. I don't know about that one. I might pull that, but yeah, I just don't know. There's some more cowpeas. Zoom in more. I believe that's a cowpea, because the bigger ones over there are the brown tepary beans. Tepari? I'm not sure, guys. This Black Knight Scabiosa is so freaking cool, dude. Like, like, oh my god. They're so cool. I don't even remember what the seeds look like, but I'll throw that back over there. But look at this. Now it's all pokey. I don't know. These are really, really cool. I will definitely throw these in my garden again. I'll definitely sow some in the fall again, and then have way more than just this one plant. This is the like mealybug things I was talking about. They're freaking everywhere. But if you just rub them off, they go away. But they are on everything, and I'm so confused. Okay, so the champagne bubbles tomato, I did have to put this weird, crazy rig up because they just keep falling over with all the crazy wind we've been having here. For the last few months, it's really been ongoing for a couple of months. I have tons of fruit, but none of them are blushing yet or showing any signs of being ripe. Here's my sunrise bumblebee. Again, lots of fruit. None really look like they are blushing or showing signs of ripening. This one is just like very small compared to the purple bumblebee, which is all of this. That thing is massive, you guys. I'm very excited to try the purple bumblebee. I am very excited. There's so many tomatoes on there. I think these are Kajari melons. These are definitely brown tepary. That's another melon. Just not sure if it is a cantaloupe or Kajari. Because I chaos plant and then I don't tag what I have planted which I could totally do that tonight. These are my Amalfi Pink F1 hybrids. They're beautiful. They're huge. I did unfortunately find what I believe is hornworm poop on here, and I came out last night to try and find the bastard, but I had no luck. So I'll come back out tonight. Let's see if I can find it again. Yeah, quite positive that is hornworm poop, but I cannot find it. I was out here for like 30 minutes just on this plant alone trying to find it. But yeah, we have tons of fruit on this, and I'm so excited because I've only had this garden for literally 1 year. Last year I had a lot of success with melons, but I didn't have very great success with tomatoes. So I have a ton of tomatoes in here this year, and I'm ridiculously excited for it. Here is my Brad's Atomic Grape. I think these are getting ready. Like, I have tons of them on here. I keep saying tons. I'm so excited. Look at all of these. There's so many little clusters. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This is a Gold Rush bush bean. I've pulled quite a few off here. I think I had like 8 yesterday. I pulled them off and I ate them this morning with my breakfast, and they were delicious. I just put some bacon fat in my pan, some salt, pepper, and onion and garlic powder, and it was really good. Just keep it simple. Really delicious. Here is the purple bumblebee. I'm thinking this one will probably be ready first. This was the first tomato to show up in the garden, period. Was this bad boy right here. But we have tons. As I keep saying, we have so many on this plant by itself. That sunflower is getting massive. It's probably 6 foot, maybe like 6'2". Let me. It's so bright, you guys. But yeah, it's significantly taller than me. But this one, you guys, it's so big. Hold on. Okay. It's so big, you guys. It's so big. It's so tall. It's so tall. It makes me so happy. Look at this massive, gorgeous sunflower. And this one's a volunteer. I did not plant this. It is literally in my pathway. And this stalk is huge. The thing is, like, it's ridiculous. It's huge. But we have tons of branches all around. Yes. This one was really tall too. It unfortunately got decapitated. You can see it right there. It got decapitated from my shade cloth falling over. We ended up fixing it and getting some metal electrical conduit, and it curves, but it's fine. It'll work for the summer. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. It's so hot out here. This is my black crim. I might be pulling this one. I'm not sure. The leaves are all curly, and this is the biggest thing. I'm not sure what's going on here, but they have these like little They look like little punctures and spots, and they've been this size for weeks now. Like, they have not grown at all. So I think I need to pull this. So we'll just ignore that. This is my crimson sweet, I'm not sure, watermelon. It is way up there next to that sunflower head. This is my serrano pepper. We have one on there. That's a zinnia. Whoa, and a spider! No! Ugh. That's why you can't just stick your hands places. Okay. These are 2 yard-long noodle beans. I did put some string so that they could grow up. This one is up here at the bottom of the trellis, but these are the 2 Paul Robeson tomatoes I have, and we're getting close because this one is the first one that showed up, and it is blushing. It's also splitting a little bit up there, but I think it'll be okay. I think I had a couple more in here that were blushing as well. I think that one's getting some blush on it, and then some of these. Ooh, that's gross. Sorry. I'm ridiculously excited. But what I'm most excited about, I think, are the roselle hibiscus, which, here's one of ours. I'd say it's about 3 inches tall, maybe 4 inches. Random volunteer nasturtiums that have joined the party after I pulled the plants, but there were tons of seeds under this. Look at all the tomatoes. And then here's my other roselle, and then we have the Rosita Brandywine eggplant, which is huge, has tons of little flowers. I think this is turning into an eggplant. I'm not 100% because I have never grown eggplant before, so we'll see. I got some cosmos in here. I believe these are cosmos. I believe they're cosmos. I threw cosmo seeds out here, but they might also be marigolds. This, more mealies. I hate it. It's gross. These are the yard-long noodle beans, and this one is all the way at the very top of this arch, which is so freaking cool, you guys. It's another watermelon. I don't know if that one's gonna, I mean, it looks okay. I don't know. But that one over there is coming over here and climbing all the way up to right here. My mint is doing pretty well. I was very nervous about putting it over here, but it's got plenty of shade and it has its own drip, so I'm not neglecting it like I do every year. There's more cowpeas, more zinnias, more cosmos or marigold. My Sugar Rush peach peppers are not done yet. And then I think now we have 3 jalapenos. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness, look at these. Look at these monster Paul Robesons. This is so cool. Oh God, this is falling over. I'm gonna have to put that up. Okay, let me move on. My laziness, I still have not pulled out the Black Prince Snapdragons. I do see I have another stem of tortured faces that, you know, because they make these little pods and they look like tortured faces. I'll pull this and probably shake the seeds everywhere and see how they go. Oh, we have another bean trying to attach itself to the snapdragon, so let's help it out. Let's wrap it here. This one has grown all the way up here. There's one right here growing up this pole. These are definitely cosmos. I'm quite positive of that. Oh, hey, I've got a jalapeno. This should be a California Wonder bell pepper. Nothing on it yet because it's getting crowded out by the snapdragon. But this surprise banana bell pepper is doing pretty well. I should probably pull this. I've pulled about 8 peppers off of that. Haven't done anything with them, but I have pulled them off there. The chamomile, I think it's done. I'm just gonna leave these ones to go. This is like a handful for me to pick, and I don't feel like picking it right now. This is a Jardel pumpkin. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's what it is, that cool squished bluish gray looking pumpkin. And it has attached itself to the trellis, and I'm hoping it will take over. This is my patty pan squash, my white scallop squash. It's doing pretty good in here. These are some Dollar Tree pole beans, Kentucky Wonder pole beans. I threw them out here to experiment since I planted corn a little late, so I'm experimenting with this corn, which it's still growing pretty great in my opinion. I think this is a zucchini and it's not very happy. But anyway, these Dollar Tree Kentucky Wonder pole beans, I bought those about, I don't know, like 4 years ago, and I never opened the packet, so I just decided to throw them in here and try and do a last minute Three Sisters planting. I think it's looking pretty good. Really don't know how to judge, and I know that I planted it really late, so I think it's doing quite okay, along with these overplanted sunflowers. They're actually significantly larger than I thought that they would get when I did not thin them out. Let's go back over here. I love my grandpa's little dog. My grandpa had a little Yorkie named JJ, and someone gave him this little sign, and you could flip the welcome sign around and it says, "Go away." But I put it in my garden, and I think that my grandpa would be very proud of me, and I think that he would love my garden if he did not pass away a few years ago. So anyways, here are the other Lisianthus. These ones are doing so much better. Like, they are very tall. Almost every one of them have buds on them. Some of them are branching out at the bottom. Like this one is, I pinched this one and it shot out all of that. There's more of the Dollar Tree beans. This is a zinnia. I'm not sure what's freaking eating it, but I'm gonna let it go. Ugh, the grass. Okra. Okra's doing pretty good, I'd say. This thing is way hardier, but all of them look much better. This is about what mine looked like last year. Oh, and that would be because there's 2 in there. I could probably try and plant this. Anyway, that is basically what my okra plant looked like last year. It was not very good. This one's really thick, really hardy. Looks like we've got a couple forming on here already. even more cosmos. Let's go. Yeah, I think I need to cut down the chamomile. I probably need to pull the black magic petunias also, because I don't believe they will survive here in our summers. Oh, look. The dill, we have a lot of, like, the seeds are drying out. The coriander seeds are here, aka the cilantro, but we still are getting ladybugs in it, so that's pretty cool. This is also the last place I've seen my baby praying mantises as well. Let's go check on our pots and our in-ground experiments. Well, this chamomile has a lot more on it. I don't know, maybe I need to come and pull it. I don't know. I just kind of let this calendula go. I never came out here when it was, like, when I could actually see the flowers. And the few times I did pull them, but I only have like a handful of flowers. Looks like my lemon balm is still alive. Looks pretty lush too. I did plant out some straw flower seeds. I don't think they're gonna show up. Surprise, surprise, I still have not pulled the leeks. I did get one, I did get one strawberry from this strawberry plant. It looks like there's one more, but they're looking pretty funky. And what did I just spot? Some flowers on the cucumber. That cucumber looks really happy too. I believe that's a Space Master cucumber, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna come back here. These are Kajari melons, and I did plant other seeds in here. I just don't know if they're going to actually germinate, because the first round didn't. I put some Roselle hibiscus out here about a month ago. They didn't germinate, so I put a couple more out here about a week ago. So we'll see if they come out. This jasmine is done for the season. This is a very short-lived plant. Oh, I got dizzy. We are putting on new growth and new flowers from the trumpet, which is cool because the last like 3 weeks I've come out here, there have been 0 flowers on these bushes. This is my desert milkweed. It's about hip height, and it looks like it's getting little buds, like it's about to put on some flowers or something. I'm not sure. I bought this and nobody wanted it because it had been broken, and I thought it was gonna die when I transplanted it, but it is proving that it is very resilient because it is a desert native plant. So we'll see how this fills out this space. These random zinnias. I don't know who, it's some church, something, something. It's a group, they send seed packets to my husband's grandmother all the time, and this time they sent her zinnias, and so she gave them to me and I planted them out here, and this is the one that's doing the best, and then there's about 3 over there. This is my tender sweet watermelon. It really is not growing much. I probably really need to come out here and fertilize. I still have not done that, and I'm pretty sure I've said it in my last video as well, but just I can't get around to it. But that's the tender sweet orange watermelon. I had great success with that in my raised bed last year, but I decided I wanted to try over here in ground. And then my loofah's looking real good. It's very small still, but it's still growing. It's much bigger than it was. And then the rest of the zinnias. This is neglected. It's getting watered, but neglected. I need to pull these garlics out, and the strawberry is doing okay, I think, but everything else in there died. I have not checked on my little mandarin. I'm very tired. Or what I think is a mandarin. I mean, that is a sizable fruit. We'll see what it ends up being, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one on here. Oh, hold on. Nope, we got 2 more. Maybe 3. I think those are the only ones in here. But that's cool. The thing is getting bigger every day. So hopefully it'll last through the summer and we'll be able to harvest it. These lantanas are very happy. We'll give them their moment. These ones are my favorite, but they are not as vibrant right now. The one on the other side of the fence got killed off. All that grass just crowded it out, so. I did clean this side yard. Let me show you my before and after pictures, because this looked crazy. But I did get this compost tumbler back here. I need to go put some water on it. Oh, you guys. Hi. Yes, you guys. I love when this hummingbird comes and visits me. Wow, it's so good. Can you hear her chirping? Her or him? You hear them chirping? They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, back to my compost tumbler. I did fill this up with a ton of shredded paper and shredded cardboard, and then all of the onion tops from my onion processing day, and then my failed tomato processing day. I don't think I've told you guys about that one, but it was a learning experience. It was very sad because I basically lost 25 pounds of tomatoes, but they're all in there and they are making compost for me now. I also cleaned up this area, and then I used these old, sorry, I'm so out of breath. I just used some of the old bricks and these little wire pieces that were from my old raised beds, and made some little shelves for these pots, because I don't want to keep them in the garage. I don't really want to keep any of my gardening stuff in the garage because I would like to have, like easy access to it all, but some things have to get stored in there so that they don't get ruined in our insane heat. But let's look at the garden from the back this way. Oh my goodness. These volunteer sunflowers are just everything. They are literally making my day every day and making me so freaking happy, you guys. Oh, I can't wait to see what this will look like. See the difference this will look like just next week, hopefully. So yeah, that was my most recent garden tour. Hopefully I can try and do it again in a week. It's going to be very difficult to do garden tours coming in like June, July, August, and September. It will be so freaking hot out here. I will do my best to come out here and show you what's going on and how the garden really like looks and the state of it during the summer, but they will definitely be much shorter videos, and maybe me talking over the videos and just showing you maybe pictures and little clips, because our heat is horrible and I get very down here in the summers. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, and I hope you enjoyed my garden tour. I will see you next time. Bye, friends.